Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. This is actually inside the cave where we stopped playing last time, and now it's time to go explore Death Mountain. It's dark inside, so be prepared with your lamp or something like that. Just adjust my mic a bit here, and here we go. I don't know who you are, but if you are going to go up the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamp, so... well, since we are a generous person, why not? Watch your step. There are holes in the ground. Could you turn right here? Young man, are you also going to the mountain to look for the golden power? Just ahead is a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanished in the mountain while looking for the golden power. I don't want to steer you wrong, so please don't get too involved in such a mad quest. Well, not exactly the golden power, but anyway. Turn right here. You know, I have a granddaughter who is your age. The king took her to the castle and she never returned. Kidnapping those maidens must be part of Wizard's plot. I'm sure he's trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of the wise men. So that means you are the descendant of the wise men too, eh? Not sure if that's what you're trying to say. But anyway. Here we are in the Death Mountain, and you cannot defeat these enemies. You can only turn them to stone for a second. And you also, like in the original game, you have to watch out for the falling rocks in Death Mountain. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I believe that the hero will rescue them. I wait for that day. These are dangerous times. I talk too much. Anyway, thank you for your kindness to an old man like me. I want to give you this. If you wander into a magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. He gave you the magic mirror. The mirror is blue, clear and beautiful. You feel like it's going to absorb you into another world. And there he goes. And we can also follow and ask more about them. The wizard has deceived the king, and now he's trying to open the way to the dark world. To complete your quest, you will need the Moon Pearl, which is the tower on top of the mountain. All I can do for you now is to comfort your weariness. Come back here anytime. That's it. We can also take this way outside. It'll protect you from falling rocks if you just walk around here. It's not a big detour, just a while, and you should easily make your way out just like this. And now I'm in the more higher part of the Death Mountain Trail. And here is a sign. This cave leads to the path back to Kakariko village. But we have no reason to go to Kakariko village. Instead, we can come here. And here's the secret. If you jump down this, you can reach this little cave over here, and there's another one. We'll discover that soon enough. But first, let's take this one. Going to the other actually takes you on this floor, but on the other route. And inside here, we'll find a piece of heart. Link, it is I, Sahasrara. You must somehow make your way to the top of Spectacle Rock. From there, you can reach the Tower of Hera on top of Death Mountain. We'll see about that. And this is the other way we were going last time. Or not last time, but what I showed you before. And here's a fairy fountain. If you need it, you can use it. Use some fairies there. And these enemies are very annoying as they easily dodge your attacks. Thankfully, you can do that. And now we are here. Nothing to do here, so just jump down. And then let's go back. Damn, this takes slowly. Not even running makes it any faster. And this is the spectacle rock. It may resemble spectacles a little, I'm not sure. And this takes just here on the other side of the piece of heart we just collected. No reason to go further than that. And now there's only one area left unexplored, and it's pretty much a dead end. You can't go past this. But here's the transporter, so inside we go. Poof! And we are a Bugs Bunny. Or just a bunny. And here are some other dudes. Oh, who are you, Mr. Bunny? This world is like a real world, but evil has twisted it. The golden power is what changed your shape to reflect what's in your heart and mind. I am always changing my mind, so I turned into a ball. But if you have a ball, call it the moon pearl, you can keep your original shape here. And you? What do you want? Do you have something to say to me, silly rabbit? I came here to get the power of gold, but now I'm a freak and can't get back to real world. If I only had the moon pearl from the tower of Hera, I could go back to my original shape. I've got a good reason to be stressed out, so back off! Shoot! Well, we are pretty much stuck here also, but now that we have a magic mirror, we can easily go back to Hyrule. And here's a piece of heart for us. So let's go. This is the Tower of Hera. And here we find a stone slab. It reads in ancient Hylian. So what you see is, hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of either. Too bad we don't have the magic sword. Master Sword. But hopefully we'll do soon. So, let's enter Tower of Hera. And first things first, we'll get down this to the cellar. And here we find some new kind of Stalfos enemy. This red one actually throws bones at you if you let him. So I prefer you to dodge his attacks. And no reason to kill that enemy. Now that we have the key here. And what's this? Link in his eyes, the Hasrella the Elder. I have some advice. In the dungeons, you can gaze in the magic mirror to return to entrance at any time. Don't forget this. Yeah, that's actually quite useful if you get stuck somewhere. Here we have a map. You can check out, this is actually 6 floors. So it's the largest dungeon yet. It's not something that you just get really lost in though. And I can reach that. Too bad. But just like I usually have the habit. First the dungeons and then the top of the dungeon. Top floor of the dungeons. That's what I always do. Maybe it's from this game really. And here's a little annoying room where you have to dodge all these tiles. And there's no other way to do this. The door will only open it once you have dodged or taken a hit if you are a really bad player and can't dodge these tiles. Yeah. They form some kind of an image on the ground, but I'm not sure what it is. These enemies need a beating. You could come here too, I could kill you. Well, don't. Just grab the money here and then try to kill you with my sword alone. Most metal fossils and more magic for us too. Great. Like that's how they promoted you. And thankfully they gave us magic because we are going to need magic. Here for the usage of this lamp. Little torches. And you get the big key. Now it's a little long way back, so use the magic mirror here. And you can easily find your way back to the first floor. And this time we are going up the tower. These enemies can push you back, so take care not to fall to those holes in the ground. They'll take you back to the previous floor, so you really have to traverse all this way again if you want to come back then. And as you already saw, using the star tile there makes these holes go to different places around. So you can do whatever you wish. Use crystals or star tiles. Here I'm going to use this, and this floor is now complete. Come back, I will kill you. Come on, come on, come on! God damn it, Dave. Worth it. Totally worth it. Or maybe not. Anyway, here we have the compass. And the treasure chest. The big treasure chest is also just over there. Link, in his eyes, the Husral the Elder. An orb known as the Moon Pearl is in this tower. Whoever holds the Moon Pearl is protected, so that his form will not change in the dark world. You must find it and escape the tower. Don't forget the Moon Pearl. The bad thing is, when you create a bridge there, it becomes isolated. So no going there for now. That was bad. And that was even worse. Please die. And you too. In order to get that treasure of this dungeon, you have to go to this floor and do exactly as I told you not to do. Fall down this hole. And you fall right here. Now collect the Moon Pearl and we are done. Only thing left to do is defeat the boss and collect the last pendant. Don't worry about those cracks in the wall, those are all fake. They lead you nowhere. Here are hearts for you if you need them. So, it's time to face the boss now. And here comes Moldorm. This boss is like those enemies outside. He doesn't have a predictable movement. And you can only hit his tail. Hitting any other part of his body just sends you flying backwards. And if you fall down, you have to start this fight all over again. He can regain his health if you go back to the previous floor. So don't forget that. Take care not to fall. Let's see now if you could just come here and I could hit your tail with my spin. Do that. There you go, that was 3. Was it 5 or 6 hits he takes? I think 6 spins, I mean. Yeah, 6 spins. And the last one can be just a normal hit. There he goes, down. heart container and grab the pendant. We are done. You want the Pendant of Wisdom. With this you have collected all 3 pendants. Go now to Lost Woods to get the Master Sword. And that shall we do. I just want to show you first. You can also go this way if you so wish. But you get stuck. There's nothing here. Just enemies and some obstacles on the way. You cannot do anything about those as of now. So now we just have to traverse back to Lost Woods. And Lost Woods is... yeah, it's not that far out, so we'll see what can we do. We'll actually jump down this. Quite a jump, I gotta tell you that. If I would do that, it would hurt. Much. More than much, I'd say. Anyway, we are pretty much done here. So, I remember there might have been a piece of heart here, but there isn't. Too bad. Would have been great to finish this episode with a heart container in hand. And you're still cutting the same tree, man? Yeah, it feels strange. But you have been cutting it like forever now. You really are worthless lumberjacks now, aren't you? Anyway, here we are in the forest of mystery. As it actually, I don't know. I forgot. In this game, it actually is Lost Woods. It was a different game where it was Forest of Mystery. And yeah, the Master Sword actually sleeps right here. Says again something in ancient Hylian, so we take out Book of Medora and the hero's triumph on Cataclysm's eve wins 3 symbols of virtue. The Master Sword he will then retrieve, keeping the knight's line true. What's gonna happen if we pick it up? We'll see. Boom goes the dynamite. Suddenly, Sahasralas contacts you telepathically. Link, it is extraordinary that you have won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With the shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please, Link. And now that we have a Master Sword, we can send magical beams from our sword. And the fog was also lifted. Link, help! The soldiers are coming to Sanctuary! Ah! Zelda! She's in trouble. We must go. And we will reach her when the next episode comes out. So, I thank you for joining this episode, and I hope you join me next time when we're gonna see if we can rescue Princess Zelda from the soldiers of evil wizard Aghanim. So, for now, have a legendary day, and thank you for watching this episode. We'll see you again.